Okay, so far it
Not your
says it was
secret other
streaming.
stream.
Yeah, not my
Your secret other stream.
Okay, it
Yeah,
actually
it's
is
go- yeah,
good.
It went through.
Hello and welcome to Around the Birch Fire podcast, live today, Sunday, June 19th, 2024. Every other week, Sundays, and uploaded Mondays on Spotify and YouTube, starring me, Kiwikachi, and today, our guest, MarsaOvO, ex-Twitch streamer and furry porn artist, and teacher.
I am a teacher now. Yeah, actually. Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
How do we get there?
Probably through giving somebody your social security number after an interview and your state ID.
Yeah, actually.
After a background check.
No, it's kind of funny because, like, when I was applying for jobs, like, I applied for this job and they're like, okay, you want an interview? Give me your social. And I'm like, do you need my social for an interview? Wait, is that...
Yeah.
Are you sure about that one?
Well, I don't think I've ever had them ask me for my social for the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. After. Like, they wanted to do a background check before, and I'm like, no need, actually. I'm good. I don't want a job that bad.
That's kind of weird, because you would think you'd want to do the interview first, then the background check. That way you don't spend the money on the background check.
I think, like, maybe it was, like, a tailored job. Like, really tailored, really specific, and they're like, okay, we need to, like, weed out people before.
Maybe they just had too many good candidates, and they were like, let's do this first.
Alright, let's see which felons we have. Let's see which furry porn artists we have.
We're only looking for felons that draw furry porn.
Otherwise, you're good to go.
I had
one or the other, you're fine.
So it sounds like
that gets you.
Oh god. I had one that was just like, so do you mind doing a credit score check?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, it was weird.
Why?
Is that legal? Is that
apparently, but that was weird. Oh man. That was one of the things where I like applied to like 40 places at once, and the only one that got back to me was like, hey yo, what's your credit score? And I'm like, I went ahead and humored them and then showed them 0 at the time, and they're just like, they just stopped talking to me.
Good luck.
I think they just wanted like more of my information, like it was a fake interview, and just to get my shit. And I'm just like, wait a minute, he doesn't have a credit card. We can't steal his credit card. Fuck.
It's over.
It's Jover.
It's Jover. Oh man, how goes your furry porn empire?
It's sad, man. It's sad. I actually, like, might be an ex-furry porn artist. I know.
Man.
Whoa.
It's weird. You know, like, I think, like, this past year, yeah, this whole year, I've come to, like, terms with, hey, that autism thing, I have that. And that's good, right? But, like, I've also realized, like, oh man, I get, like, hyper fixated on things. Let me learn to draw in 2 years. Let me learn to sew in a year. Right now we're in our running arc. It's equally as autistic to all the other ones, but a little bit more socially acceptable.
So you just run?
It's horrible. I hate running. Don't do it. I want to fucking die every time, but...
Yeah, you know, I keep hearing these things about how, like, exercise makes you feel good, but I don't think I've ever once felt good after exercising.
No, it's not about... It's about feeling better than other people. It's about, like, that clout. It's about, like... I guess... Yeah, I mean, like, you might be having a rough day, but I mean, I woke up and ran 3 miles today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother, like, fell down the stairs and you saw her, like, impaled head when you woke up this morning? I ran 3 miles.
If I saw that, I would have went for a run afterwards to clear my head. It just sounds so much better than everyone, and it's the best.
And then you know what I would have done? I would have had a protein shake.
I would have come home, got my morning protein, called 911, and, you know, I would have been, like, collective for that event then.
with my mug of pure protein powder.
Pure cum, just the mug of cum. Just don't talk to me about my mug of cum.
Where did you get all of it to fill it? Is the real question.
How do you think? I'm on the podcast. Like, we got the boys here.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Come A and come B.
I don't know if you can
just
ship it.
the old Dr. Seuss story. Come A, come B.
Anyway, how you been? What have you been up to, man? What's new with you?
I've been into really rewriting Dr. Seuss books as adult novels.
All right, let's do one. What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
It's a lot of good
Green
ones.
eggs and ham.
We're doing this right now. Nice.
Yeah, let's see if I can like find it, and then we can all take a page and rewrite it as we go. Okay? Yeah, here we go. I'll stream it.
You can literally do. Oh, you're gonna stream it. That's gonna fuck everything up.
Oh, is it? Is it gonna fuck? Wait. Let me watch your stream and see how like fucked it gets.
Yep.
Okay, that got very fucked.
You guys can share that one corner. That's fun.
Yeah, we're hanging here. I'll like scooch over this way.
No,
a
because
little.
then it does this if I watch it. Oh god.
Oh my. Okay. So that was not the best. I'll share the book with you guys then, and then we can take a page at a time and rewrite it as an adult novel.
For the PDF. Fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
1 second here.
I spare no expenses, okay?
It is only 32 pages. We could easily do this.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tricky.
To be fair, the first page isn't super neat.
No. You just start with Sam I Am.
Yeah.
Who wants to go
Do you
first?
like green eggs and cock?
Wait. What page are you on? I don't see that.
You skip. He's on page 4.
Listen,
You're too far ahead.
it literally starts with I am Sam, Sam I am.
Yeah,
Like
that's Sam I am.
these are the introductory pages.
Okay.
Oh, you're skipping all the way too.
We'll skip to 4. Well, wherever do you like? We'll start there. There, take us away, okay? Take the wheel.
Okay, we're rewriting Green Eggs and Ham to be an adult novel.
We have to make it rhyme now, though, which is
You have to try.
That's the hard part.
1 second here. 1 second. Rhyme.
Okay,
Or-
I'm looking for.
Like a
there's
rhyme games.
There's a page that we
Rhyme
don't even have to change. This one works fine. If you can make the other stuff beforehand work.
1 second. 1 second. I got this. I just have to find what rhymes with cock.
Honestly, I think if we just make green eggs and ham into anything sexual, I think it will mostly work.
Yeah.
I think we can handle that.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be honest, the rest of it kind of just works.
I mean, what if it's... Yeah. All I can think of is green cock and squawk.
Wait, green cock and what?
Squawk.
Squawk.
Oh man. Honestly, I don't think green eggs and ham works for that, to be honest.
Yeah, he's
It's,
kind of just describing places he doesn't like them. That's all this is.
Wait, I do not like Keen, Pegs, and
Oh, 1 second here. What about the cat in the hat? Let me see. Is this better?
Oh. Well, do you have a PDF for this? I need to.
yeah, I hope it's like a really
Um,
bad scanned in one too.
Like the one where it's like literally the open pages per each page. Oh, I actually have. There's a full PDF of the entire book apparently.
Oh my god, send that over. This is
Yeah, I'll
crucial.
do that
Perfect.
right now.
Oh, nice. Cambridge. Thanks.
I mean,
Oh, wow. Oh my god, wow. This is
I mean,
high
literally,
quality.
the first page says, "The sun did not shine; it was too wet to play." So we sat in the house all that cold, wet day. Literally, you could just change it to I.
It's
And there you go.
perfect.
There we go. Done. Okay. Next one was.
I was too wet to play, so we sat in the house. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said how I wish I could do you too. Stop there.
Wow,
You
there we
take
go.
that one. You take it down.
I have a
Yeah,
suggestion.
I'm
for
trying,
The
I'm
next
trying,
paragraph,
man.
or for the next thing.
Oh, whoa. Too wet to pull out, and
Oh.
too cold to balls deep. I said this.
Well, we gotta find something that rhymes with deep for the last.
No, we don't need.
We don't need to make it rhyme.
Try it.
Oh.
We don't need to make it rhyme. Okay, it's fine. We sat in the house. God, they didn't fuck at all. Okay.
We didn't fuck it. So all we could do was sit, not even on my face, and we did not like it, not one bit.
It's hard to make rhyme. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I give up on the
tricky.
rhymes, but like, God.
You crushed it on that first one. I think that was good. And
Yeah.
then it's kind of downhill.
Yeah, we can save the next page.
This one is so horny, and then something went bump. And how that... I'm not saying it. Okay. I'm done. That's enough. They're kids. I can't.
Yeah, we should stop.
Yeah,
We
that's
should
the
stop.
that's the.
Good night.
Anyways, I think that there's a good market for adult parodies of
Adult
Up,
rhyming
yeah.
books? Is that what you're thinking?
adult rhyming books. Yeah,
Like, to get people to start reading again? Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
To get-
You really have to get back in school,
to
guys. Okay,
get
we've got to get back in the
degenerates to
books.
start
Mhm, mhm.
reading. and
Honestly,
learning how to
like
read.
degenerates are the ones that read the most. You guys, you don't.
Yeah.
We need to fanfics, okay? Fanfic.net,
No, good
AO3,
Yeah.
the Bible, honey.
Wow, this is some good points. This is.
Degenerates are known for reading the Bible.
I'm sorry, I meant they're the Bible.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's funny.
Someone's
Wait.
done the rhyme book. I'm sorry. I gotta look this up.
You what?
Someone's surely made.
I mean,
I'm sure.
you got
Yeah.
Go the Fuck to Sleep. That's a classic one.
Yeah. So when I was playing through Final Fantasy 14, and like I've been playing through Trails recently too. I like the characters a lot. I mean, like a lot. I really like I like the characters a little too much, in fact. And so like I'm like, I'm gonna look up like, just some Emmett Selk like fanfics. And it's really hard because you have to like filter by like the tags that are on there. So you don't accidentally like when you're just looking for, I don't know, some very nice Emmett Selk
Erotica.
Erotica, yeah, erotica. You don't accidentally get Endwalker spoilers. That's been my struggle this past year with like a lot of different game series.
I've stopped caring too much about spoilers. I mean, to be fair, I did look up how Endwalker ends, so I'll let you know that. It took me, it was like a year of time before I did it, but...
No,
Listen,
that's funny.
I just want to be a Sprout with the Necromancer title, alright?
I know you do, homie. I'm sorry. Throw.
He was like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
What are we saying?
Oh,
I
you.
was trying to find a book, and anyways, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You haven't played
Well, what's a
Endwalker.
good way of describing it? So, a Sprout with the Necromancer title. What kind of vibe would that give? Because a Sprout is a
10
new player.
inches? 12?
Yeah, Sprouts are considered new players. They're not
Okay.
where like if somebody's a Sprout, they haven't got into the latest expansion basically.
Okay, sure.
They're not in current context. You have returning members, which they look different. Except you can press cancel whenever that pops up. But you do get better benefits, I think, if you're a returning member. You can't fucking teleport to them because they're no longer a Sprout and they're one of your invited people, which is one of the things that you wanted it for. But yeah, a sprout is basically a little snowball that is brand new. The necromancer title is you have soloed a very hard dungeon that's a roguelike dungeon where you like level up as you progress through it.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of random chance, but it's also extremely difficult.
Okay.
So when you have the necromancer title, you're basically saying, I have cleared hard content. And then you have the sprout icon next to you that's just like, I'm a new delicate little snowball flower.
That's a flex.
Not even so
Okay.
much just hard content. It's like
It's a
the
grind.
lowest. It's a grind. It is.
It's a time investment, and the reason why I say it's hard is if you were to go to the last floor and do it, it wouldn't be that difficult. However, you've had to go through 100 floors of it, surviving it, and not running into something that's just like, oops, you died.
It's a mess.
It's a tedious
mess.
thing.
So hella impressive is what you're saying. It's
I guess.
It's
I mean,
tricky.
let's be honest. Climbing Kugane Tower is a lot more of a flex. Let's be real.
Sure, yeah.
Sitting on
I
that
haven't-
lamppost is the biggest flex.
I haven't climbed Kugane Tower,
I have.
to be fair.
I got to a point where I was actually trying to get to the lamppost and I had to do it like 6 times in a row.
That's tough. That's tough, man. It's tough, buddy.
No.
It's really rough.
And then I realized that a lot of people get that that one mark by being a blue mage, killing themselves and having somebody res them.
I would do that.
I mean,
I don't like jumping puzzles.
listen, man, I can do that for you at some point.
Oh, you're the best, homie.
You know, everybody. I started playing Final Fantasy with Golly Collie. It's been a while since I've talked to him, but he like left within like 30 level. Like literally, he was like, we got like halfway through the beginning of the game, and he just like stopped playing the game. Really, fair enough. But you know, I started really enjoying the game and got really into it. And then I started noticing a lot of people starting to play it, and they're like, well, you know, like these like level 20 guys, and I'm like, ooh, hey, you're playing it. Dude, you should make something on my server. Make a character on my server instead. I'll get you to that. And each person's like, no, that'll take forever. And they're like level 20. And then, you know, you notice that's one of your friends here that's always like, you know, I should talk to you a lot more. It's playing it a lot. And, you know, she tends to have, she kind of has this like vibe of like, I'm not really into it too much. It's just a quirky game to go and sniff the crotches of cat girls in. And then she's just like, oh, by the way, I'm balls deep in this game now. I'm fucking hooked. Oh my god, I'm like level 80 now. I've got this whole guild. And then you're just like, man, I've been trying to get this this guild going on my server that I'm on, and I just bought a house for it. I got like 7 people. 7 people I know that play this game, and they're all on completely different fucking worlds and data centers. And I'm just like, wow. I really wanted to do like get a house and like do like this airship stuff and like maybe like enjoy some time with some friends.
It's rough, buddy.
Man, I can't imagine like having a friend like that. That like someone who just like so wholeheartedly just disrespects you. Like that's. I mean, I would never do something like that to you. There, okay. I respect you and I love you enough to just never message you. Actually,
don't worry. For that person, I just decided not to contact them for a while.
Yeah,
actively because I hate them.
Oh,
deep down.
Good. That's good. I'm glad like you are the bigger person there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Always be spiteful.
Always be petty.
Yeah.
Stay salty, boys.
Letting go something, forgiving somebody,
Not
that's pussy shit.
it's overrated. It's
Dude,
Grudges
can I just
are
like
in.
I need to backtrack, okay? Like Lalafels, they're like the perfect pussy height. Like you told me, like you're like, damn, when you started playing, you're like, you're gonna be a bunny girl in like 3 seconds, and I'm like, you don't even know what like what my life's like. I'm in heaven every day I play. That's all I see.
Yeah, but what do you stare at all the time? The bunny girls.
Better angles, better angles. I'm an ass man. Like, you just look up.
So the lolly is a lolicon race.
of course.
Yeah. It's do you want to see my character? She's really cute.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah,
show you
okay.
mine.
I have a lot of art of mine. So
I'll text
what
you
I
the
do in
quote.
Final Fantasy there, like high key, is I just go to people's houses and I sit there and I AFK and we draw each other and that's it. That's all we do. I
That's
love
fun.
this game. It's so much fun.
What would
Karen's
be
got a lot of
exact-
drip. I'm gonna be honest. That's
She is, dude. She's iconic. Okay,
a
you don't
Cyberpunk
even.
coat is crazy. That's
She is the definition of an icon. Few can keep up with her. She is
That's a Marsa quote for you.
a Marsa quote.
Yeah, I told Potato what you just told me, or what you
Oh my
just said. She's
Oh.
looking at me like this.
Wait, what? Which one did I say? What was
Oh
it?
yeah. She's very.
I'm just flabbergasted. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know what to expect.
so cute.
She's flabbergasted. Oh, last time I was on, I was playing as a mechanist, so I don't have my drip.
I
These are
love
very
my
fun
character.
very fun drawings. This is great.
She's so cute. Like she's just a little.
The
Little
one with the little
gremlin.
smile and the cheeks being pushed up, adorable.
Oh my god, that's me and my wife. That's my giant wife. She always plays a Rogadin, and she is like, I don't know, 10 of my characters stacked on top of each other, and it's the best.
Yeah. I don't have a good image, but you can at least see mine slightly, and yeah, you can see how far along I got to my goal of reaching level 80 on everyone.
You're so close. Oh, 3 levels off of the goal.
Oh, you're close. You're close, homie. Are you free trial, or did you started paying? That's right, because you got a house. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be level 80 if I was free trial. I wouldn't also be Sage.
They changed free trial to Stormblood, so I don't know shit. Genuinely, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know anything about this game. I just like to run around as my character.
Gunbreaker, Dancer, Sage, and Reaper are all. The first two are Shadowbring, and the second ones are Endwalker.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Mechanist is
I didn't know you couldn't like. I know they
Dragon.
start like lower level is the thing. Like,
You have to
level
have the
60.
expansion to be them.
You have to. Yeah, I didn't realize you had to have the expansion.
Yeah, they tend to start 10 levels below the expansion that they're introduced.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Which is nice because, God, I kind of hate it whenever like a game's like, we added a new class. You start at level 1. By the way, the level cap is 100.
Yeah, it's like, not
it's
this
just like-
again, please.
Fuck. But then I also hate it when a game's like, so, our level cap hasn't changed at all. Here's new classes.
Go get him, Tiger.
And it's like, well, because like Guild Wars 2 like does that, and I mean Guild Wars 2 is a nice game and all, but I kind of don't like the fact that once you get exotic gear, you basically have your gear forever.
True. True.
Like, it's sort of like a lot of like the games, you get the endorphins because you're like, ooh, I just got an upgrade. Ooh, I just got an upgrade. I got an upgrade. And then in Guild Wars 2, it's like, you can collect a bunch of gold and start buying legendary gear,
Yellow and
which is
gold?
exactly the same as the ascended gear, but you get to swap out the modifiers whenever you want. Which, I mean, that's a cool thing. You know, you can literally do any build you want because of that. But
Yeah.
God, the grind is
The grind set.
the grind's crazy for them. And you know, it doesn't like give you much power for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I grew up on like Diablo and shit like that, so and EverQuest.
How's the new Diablo game? How's that?
I mean,
Oh.
I just realized. Sorry. I just remembered last episode that led to an hour-long rant about Battle Pass.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm not. I've been meaning to ask you, but
It's really funny, but I was about to be like, yeah, you know, it's pretty good. And I'm like, wait, last podcast I fucking ripped into it hardcore.
that's so funny.
So it came out. It was pretty good, but they didn't have an end game. Unfortunately, and this isn't a practice that should be standardized or standard or anything, but whenever a game comes out that's live service, that means we've made it halfway and we'll finish it over the next year.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy this morsel. You'll get the full the full game later.
You got like just a bead.
1 second
Oh.
here. I have a meme idea that I need to do. You know when he's like handing the taco in
I don't
the
think so.
Avengers game
No.
or the Avengers movie? 1 second here. One second here. I thought he had more tacos in it. Never mind. I'm scrapping that meme. But
Okay.
I'm imagining like the Hawk with all of his tacos, and it's just like the game you want to play, and developers handing you a taco, and it's just the live service start. But basically, Diablo 4, it came out. You got to nightmare difficulty at level 50, and then you're enjoying all this content, getting through it all. You've gone through like nightmare dungeons and everything. You're doing hell tides, good shit, and then you get to torment difficulty, and they just say, "Yeah, just keep doing what you've been doing." Here's a new class of gear that's basically identical, just with slightly higher levels, and it's like, So what was happening was when it came out, a lot of people that were playing the game like 8 hours a day got like 50 hours in and went, I'll say 60 hours in and went, wait, there's nothing here. And then you had all the people that were like, I'm a dad, I have kids, and I play an hour a game. This game is the best game ever.
Mm.
And then in like 2 months, those same people are like, you guys were right. There's nothing here. What the fuck? What? And so that was the only complaint that people had. They were like, yeah, I mean, stuff feels alright. You know, Rogue's a little bit too powerful. Build diversity isn't that great. And then they went, alright, we hear you. So what we've decided to do is nerf the fuck out of the main thing that everyone is doing with the damage that multiplies. There's this one damage section that everything gets added up and then multiplies your damage, and then another that's critical hit. that then multiplies your damage, and then vulnerability that then multiplies all of that before it. They nerfed this and buffed this. So this gets nerfed by 50%, and this gets buffed by 25%. So you're
Okay.
losing 200% of your damage for a nice 25% increase. And then they're like, all right, we've heard you also. So we've decided to make the animation to teleport out of the dungeon go from 3 seconds to 5 seconds.
What?
Yeah,
What?
your character did this, a little portal opened up, and then did this, and it started again for the last 2 seconds.
That's hilarious. What
And
a change.
It's like, what? So they pissed off everybody after everyone was like, all that really needs to happen is there needs to be a bit more. And then they released the first season pass. If you were a free person, you got 17 things from this season pass, or 20 things from this season pass of 100 things. I think it was actually more so. You got like 17, and then there was 55 premium options. If you bought certain versions of the game, you got a premium battle pass for free, and there's a little button that would redeem it. And if you were on controller, you would automatically start with that selected. And if you pressed A on it, even slightly, it would immediately redeem it for you. So what people were wanting to do is save it for one that actually looked good, because the first seasons, you got this kind of weird, kind of like really spiky armor and an animation of you messing around with a cage. It wasn't really great. So a lot of people were like, well, I'll just wait. The best item, and I'm bringing this up again, this is what everybody was like actually enjoying, was a free shirt. A free torso item that when you put it on a rogue looked like this. Oh, that's the wrong link. 1 second here.
The same thing.
It looked like my Final Fantasy character. Crazy.
Perfect.
Oh my god, no way. Wow.
Oh, that's the issue. I opened it in a
What
new
a
tab instead of
crossover.
copied it. That.
Oh, no, yeah.
So
Wait,
the rogue. The way
wait. I'm sorry. Ass out? Question mark? Or...
Yes. Ass
Okay.
out. So for rogue, their armor is designed in a way where the torso is basically always involving some kind of skirt or covering kind of thing onto it.
Okay.
And then the pants tend to be the, like, you show a bit of leg underneath it for those types of armors, or just full pants. You do have the option to go full pants, but you also have the option to just have, like, basically the, like, my leg is shown kind of thing. The, like, the loincloth look,
Okay.
So normally it's covered, but when they designed this, they designed it as a shirt and just normal pants. So, most classes had proper pants designed, but the rogue doesn't for a lot of their things.
Let's fucking go.
So everyone was just like, "This is the best thing from the season," and only
Ass out, baby.
yeah, just
Good
ass
luck.
out the whole time.
Oh, that's good. And did they fix it, or did they...
I think
Take
it
it
still is
away?
ass out. I mean, it's
Well,
it's
no, that
Blizzard.
doesn't suck. That's good. That's how we want it. Sorry.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I was
Oh, shit.
expecting them to remove all fun.
I've been busy with Discord up for some reason, and I'm like, oh wait, I should actually be looking at Twitch. But anyways, I don't think I've ever said it on a podcast before, but I don't read chat too much whenever I'm doing a podcast, just because it's I don't know. It's a bit different than doing like an actual stream where you're like actually chatting with the chat. Normally, like a podcast is like the people talking to each other are talking.
Mm.
But I leave Kiwi up to be the one that brings up people. That's if anybody says anything. Except for the one time that we had a actual game developer on the podcast and there were people asking questions about the game. That was kind of good to do, to be like, there's the chat interactions. But
Yeah,
hello.
I don't do shit. I don't know what chat could ask me about.
Do not ask what chat can do for you, but ask what you can do for chat.
Chat, do you need any recommendations on
Furry porn?
yeah, furry porn? What about silicone? I'm quite well versed in that. Silicone sculptures.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Marsa, would you like to show us your silicone sculpture collection? God, can you do that on Twitch?
I feel like you should be allowed to.
I feel like you can.
I think you can. I'm assuming.
I mean, I think you can do body painting on this.
I don't see why not, is the thing. Like,
yeah.
But also, I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I contemplated it for a second, but I'm like, that's just, I don't want to stand up.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can show you, like, got this. I stole this from my mom.
You stole...
We steal it from your mom. Muscle relaxer.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It bruised my leg the other day. I've got, like, a nice...
Wow.
You just, like, beating your leg with it.
Yeah.
It looks like something hit me. And silly.
No, just massage my leg.
Nope, trust me, I didn't get hit by a truck.
Was it bruised? It wasn't bruised before. It was after.
No, yeah, no. These can give you bruises pretty easily. At least me.
Oh, God. And there's people that use it for other purposes, too. Holy shit.
This is, like, one of the hammer ones, though. It's, like, the like... It's not...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the ball on the end.
Yeah. No, this one's not. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys.
Don't just...
Use things appropriately, as the directions instruct.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Bad Dragon. Honestly, I would love...
Anyone.
Yeah.
I wonder.
That would be great, man.
I'm gonna look up to see if there are Bad Dragon sponsorships, because I think that'd be hilarious.
Because it's just hilarious.
Like, there are, right? But you know how much easier it would be to get in with, like, an indie fantasy toy brand for a sponsorship?
Yeah.
Like, because there's, like, and they're so much better than Bad Dragon. Bad Dragon's, like, low on my tier list anymore. Go indie all the way. I'll get us a sponsorship, guys. We're in now.
We're in now?
Hell yeah.
We're in.
You have the connections? Okay.
Truthfully,
I'll get us connected. I got you.
Truthfully, like, I mean, I've had to do a few sponsorships a few times in the past, and holy shit. Is it a pain in the ass when they're just like, play this game for a 4-hour stream, and then you have the game, and it's like, you do something that's like, wait, 40 minutes now. And you're just like, can I die instead? How am I supposed to make this engaging?
I mean, they're all mobile games. I
On
feel
the plus
like
side,
they're all mobile games.
If
like,
anybody,
these aren't things that are meant to be played for 3 hours straight. No one does that. I mean,
How do you?
some people do that, but, like,
how would you even? How do you consider these things?
for a while they were saying do a 2-hour stream and then another 2-hour stream, 5 days apart or something like that, or 2 days apart. So
oh yeah, they had like one you had to have the game like up. You had to play the game, and then one you just had to have all like the branding on your stream.
oh yeah, like the HelloFresh
Yeah,
sponsorships and stuff, those are great because you just have to talk about it like for oftenly, and you know, if you get well, one of the things I wanted to do for the HelloFresh thing was literally do a stream of me cooking them.
Be great.
But Yeah, there was a reason why I wasn't able to do that.
Wait, I want to know. Can you tell? Can you tell?
Sure, I'll type it out.
Type it out. Okay.
Mm, mm.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's fair.
that checks. That checks.
Mm-hmm. It's all tracking.
So, what's your favorite Luigi?
What does that mean?
I like the
What is?
Luigi board personally.
You like Luigi board? What about like hmm?
Don't worry. Okay, I've looked this up.
What about Ghostbuster Luigi? I'm quite a fan of Ghost Hunter Luigi myself.
Is that
What
the
about
one that your profile picture is smooching?
Oh my god, wait, this was a birthday gift. Hold up.
what is Shell Luigi?
Can do you wanna see it closer? Hold up, I can't find it.
Yes, I
Okay,
want to see it.
I'm going with Shell Luigi.
Shall Luigi? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, God, this is the best piece of art that's ever been made, and I literally cannot breathe every time that I look at it. My heart, like, it's fluttering right now.
That's
Iconic.
I
Yeah.
see. You know
Some
what?
people just really get you in life, you know? You
Mhm.
gotta keep them around.
The
I
flowers in the
think
background, perfect.
I think what I'm gonna start doing is random snippets from the podcast. I'm just gonna send to Potato.
Okay. Is this one of them?
I'm sending you things randomly. Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout. It's
No,
good.
just look at
It's a
it.
work of art, I would say.
I sent you
Yeah.
art.
Well, Kiwi, so the other character in there, that's a character from Final Fantasy XIV.
Makes sense.
His name's Nero Tolskeva. He is like the definition of like cunt. He's
Okay.
he's a bitch queen.
He's
He
he's the full energy of you look at him, he's just starts saying, I'm a Dom, but he's just extruding the sub energy.
yeah. I love him so fucking much. He is my
From-
oh. He's insane. He's crazy. He's great. I can fix him. He would murder me, but I can fix him.
I think
Type of
mine
energy.
I think my favorite Luigi is the one from this meme.
That's a good choice.
Wait.
Good choice. That's a really good choice, actually. Well,
Just
here's another one that I'm quite fond of.
the ones that are like that the meme they've changed the meme a lot, but oh, that's the wrong person. I sent that to you instead. Sorry, babe.
Oh, that meme. That meme.
Yeah, that meme. I was like, why
Luigi says a yeetus that fetus. That's good. That's good.
Luigi is based, so it's
Luigi's based as fuck.
yeah.
I always like the memes, like any variation of those memes where it's just like, what are the Mario's Bros views on? But let me
I really,
I've seen that before. I
like that one. I
Oh,
like
man.
that one a lot. I like any Mario meme, honestly. I can do with them all. We fuck around with Mario memes.
Yes, here. What are the Mario Bros views on urine storage? Mario
Oh.
says urine is formed in the kidneys through through filtration of blood. The urine is then passed through the ureters to the bladder where it is stored. Luigi says pee is stored in the balls.
Nice. Yeah. Based.
Based.
Yeah.
Smart and based.
Red pilled.
Honestly, Luigi is
Exclamation point. Singular.
singular. Just that's the response. That's all you send. Just a singular exclamation point, and you call that a good response.
Indeed. I take all of my responses from the Elon Musk playbook.
Oh, nice. That's probably like the smartest thing you can do, honestly.
Mhm. Just copy what he does. I think it would work out
Indeed.
well. Yeah.
Copy the homework. Have you guys played Disco Elysium?
I haven't, but
I have
I've heard
not.
of it.
You haven't? Okay. I played it through recently, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. You should play it.
It's a bit of an RPG, I think, right?
It's a bit of a RPG, like a buddy cop movie.
That's fun.
So yeah. Super cute.
What was it? Was it made before 2005? Because I only play games before 2005.
No.
No, but I do have another one that you can play. It's called Daggerfall. It's kind of like a little cult classic.
Excellent. There's no nudity in that game, right? I fucking hate nudity.
Oh, Daggerfall is a classic.
Whoa! Why would there be nudity in my Elder Scrolls game? Excuse me. No, Bethesda would never put full titties on display.
Little known fact. Yeah, there's full nudity in Daggerfall.
That's
There's
hilarious.
titties out and everything, and it's an Elder Scrolls game. It's kind of regarded as one of the most in-depth Elder Scrolls games too, because of its world.
A lot of world building, a lot of lore.
A lot of lore.
A lot of it
This was
is
1996. Holy shit!
I think a lot of it is actually about the you are sent to get an artifact, I believe, for the Emperor.
Alright, I got this. I got this.
You got
Buckle
this?
up.
Yeah,
there
good.
has no fucking idea what he's saying. He's sitting there and he's like, you do. So basically,
Oh, so I
game
don't know about
starts-
the Palantir or the Palantir or whatever for the fucking. I forget what the name of the dwarven colossals are, but
Oh, I don't
either
remember
way,
that.
everyone gets it in the end, and the dragon break, yada yada. But please tell me the actual.
No,
lore of Daggerfall.
no. You're right. Yeah, you're good. That's it.
Oh,
Dragon Break's like the coolest part, though. Actually, that's like the coolest part of Daggerfall. Like just having a Dragon Break experienced at the end of the game, and like they all happen at once. So there's like 8 endings to Daggerfall, and they're
Holy
just
shit.
all simultaneous.
Oh.
They're all canon. They proceed on, so like all the events that happened and all the endings are felt through the entire rest of the game series. So like
yeah.
Tyrius Septim being created god, orcs being freed. I don't remember anything else.
becoming the moon,
Yeah, becoming the fucking moon.
but also not at the same time.
Things are complicated.
Yeah.
Like
So a lot of the issues. So that's a really cool thing that happened. It still works. The issue is that they then continue to do that with like Oblivion and also Skyrim, and they also do that with like Fallout 3, Fallout 4.
No, Daggerfalls is just like a cool, goofy little thing. Like
Yeah.
that's enough. There's no more.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
That's good. However, then you have things like the Fallout show, and they're just like, oh, so what's canon? It's like, oh, it's all canon. It's like, what do you mean all of Fallout New Vegas is canon? That's literally impossible. One of them has to be canon.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, like Morrowind's story, I mean, it ends the same way it's gonna end. In Skyrim, I mean,
crisp. Skyrim has like the 2 wars. Like that's the only
Yeah.
thing. Like you choose a
Yeah.
side, and it's like, so who
Yeah.
wins? So who's gonna win? What's going to go on
Yeah.
there?
the issue isn't so much with like the Elder Scrolls, it's more so with Fallout, where it's like,
Fallout 3,
so yeah, like
Yeah.
Fallout 3 ends, it's like, yeah, you could have either you made somebody else die, you poisoned the water, you sacrificed yourself, you got a passive aggressive super mutant who's completely immune to radiation, tell you off about how you're a pussy for not wanting to go die of radiation poisoning.
Mhm.
But like Fallout 3, it's like, yeah, you know what? The endings, there's a few endings where like they don't really matter. Fallout New Vegas, while made by a second person, they was just like, yeah, everything in Fallout New Vegas is canon, and it's like, my God, is New Vegas enslaved? Was it burned to the ground?
Yeah,
Is Mr. House in control of it? Or is the NCR still over there? Or is your player character leading this? Like, what's up here? Was the Brotherhood of Steel blown out of the fucking earth? Was everyone slaughtered? Like,
All of them.
New Vegas could be under control by the Legion, sacked by the Legion, under Mr. House's control, under the control of New Vegas, or under the control of the player character. And then they're just like, here's a spoiler for the ending of the TV show.
Oh wait, I haven't watched it. Did you enjoy the TV show first?
I did. It was pretty good.
Okay.
I mean,
have you watched it, Kiwi?
I don't have to spoil it. But
Please
those
spoil
who
it.
know,
No,
know.
I don't. No.
I'll just say
No.
that those who know,
If you're gonna do it,
know.
I will take up my head. I want to watch this.
Okay.
Wait. Spoil it. Do it.
Spoil it for me.
Okay, so anybody who's not wanting to watch it for the podcast, mute it for as long as these hands are up.
Where's Kiwi heard that?
So they showed New Vegas at the end. That's it.
Oh, that's
at
it.
the very end, after the credits, they show New Vegas,
Oh,
teasing what the second season is going to be.
that's not a big spoiler. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
it's
you
not-
could hear it that whole time?
Yeah.
You knew that whole time? What the fuck?
that was it.
All I heard was New Vegas, and I went, "Oh, okay. Well,
That's nothing, yeah.
Well, I put down the things, but yeah, it's nothing basically. If you went back and watched it because you're like, oh, what the fuck? It just got that's it. That's all it is. So when they're just like, yeah, everything's canon for, it's like you're going to have to resolve something if you're going to show that, my guy. Yeah, you can blow up the capital city of the NCR, which is a fucking territory the size of actual California.
what time does the show take place at?
I just realized I spoiled
What's
more
the
of the
timeline
show,
looking
but
like?
that's a good question. Fallout show timeline.
Like that's the whole thing. Like even playing Fallout 76, it's like, oh, I fucking hate what the timeline of that always confuses me. I have no idea what stuff takes place.
So the atomic bombs fall in 2077. 76
Yeah.
happens in 2102.
Yeah.
And then 61 years later, Fallout 1 happens. And Fallout Tactics is 2197. And Fallout 2 is 2241. 3 is 2277. New Vegas is 2281. Fallout 4 is 2287. And then the TV show is 2296.
Oh, so it's okay. So still 20 years after New Vegas, then, right? At
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
Well, it's 15 years after New Vegas.
Okay.
So they try to
Wow.
play it off as like NCR is just scattered and ruined, but also not, maybe. But they try to do this really big thing about like the capital of it being nuked. Sorry, this is all still spoilers. I should probably do this. But to be fair, you're skipping ahead anyways. You've already heard the spoiler, Kiwi.
Well, what's happening? What's going on?
I already spoiled it for you.
Oh, okay.
It's a background detail that like comes off basically with the other games, and Bethesda has a really big turn on for in the wasteland there can be no civilization that lasts more than 10 years.
Mhm.
Because God forbid a faction rises up and actually takes control of everything based on the old world government, you know? God forbid the new California Republic is a full territory the size of California with a full-on military that's outfitted with standardized equipment, you know? That's a no-no in Todd Howard's book. You can't have people living in concrete houses that are actually made. They need to be made out of scrap wood and junk. That's the apocalypse. It's not the fact that if you go outside of the city, chances are that you'll grow 9 dicks and each one of them has sentience.
You can talk to them.
What?
Yeah. It's not apocalyptic because an iguana is now the size of 5 men tall and can rip you apart with its bare claws. It's not the fact that little cockroaches now have evolved to eat people. No, it's the fact that everyone needs to live in trash and junk. And society can't exist.
It is the selling point of it. It's really, you know?
Yeah, it's the environment. Like, Fallout 1, yeah, you know, it's been less than 100 years. You know, there's still some things out there that are a little rough, but, you know, people are making their stuff out of junk. Fallout 2 comes out, you have a city that you have basically helped make turn into the NCR, and is now a large government after 80 years? And a vault has now resurfaced where their entire thing was to rebuild society. So you have a vault city, you have some people living in the ruins of San Francisco, and you have Sadie Sands, which is now an actual metropolis made from the ground up, not out of junk, but through, like, their actual building, you know. So, Fallout 3 comes out after they buy it, and the cities are, we made a city of junk around a goddamn fucking bomb that we don't know is just gonna detonate, and we made a city out of a rotting aircraft carrier. To be fair, it's the capital. That shit got nuked the fuck out 80 times. It should be a shithole to this day, where people are scrounging around to try to make something out of it. But, like, then they go into Fallout 4 in Boston, and there's, like, one nuke that really fell over there. To be fair, there's probably more, but there's one, like, actual nuke crater that you can go to. It's the glowing sea. That entire area is fucked. Why aren't there more, like, actual... There's only one city in Fallout 4. And then you have your, like, little settlements, and even still, those settlements are normally like, here's a farm. There's one guy or two guys at a train station with 6 corn crops. That's a settlement. And then the options you get, it took them a little while to add in things like the concrete building set, and even still, it's a little awkward. But, like, you can't make a good-looking wood house in that game, and they just kind of just assume everyone makes junk sheds. It's...
Like, we didn't lose the ability to make straight pieces of wood connect to each other, is the thing.
No, that's impossible now. Laser guns, yes. Straight cuts,
laser guns, that's fine. That's
laser
fine.
guns, the city being powered by a fusion reactor? Fuck
straight
yeah.
angles?
No.
And the funny part is...
That's what really they lost. It was over.
The funny part is that Bethesda then made 76. Like, if the idea is that everything got lost after the war... In 76, 20 years, there's Foundation where they have a sawmill built and they have completely nice log cabins made, and it's actually good. And it's like, I hope that if they do make a Fallout 5, they do actually more lean into the idea of people... Most people aren't going to go, ah, yes, I've made my house. That's a perfect roof made out of a single cloth outstretched and a really fucking destroyed piece of pallet board. That's my room. That's ideal. In the sheet metal on top with 70 holes in it.
Perfect. Don't fill them.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
the grunge adds to the aesthetic.
Exactly.
Don't make an early plaster out of, like, clay to fucking, like, cover it or anything, you know. Don't go to the hardware store where they have plastic and just cover it that way. So yeah, like in New Vegas, like after going from 3 to New Vegas, I think a lot of people really got in New Vegas because 3 was just like, here's a shithole with 12 side quests in it. There's only 12 side quests in 3, by the way.
Wait, so is 3 all main story then?
Pretty much.
For the most part, yeah. You can go and explore around a bit. There's like some there's hidden quests, but a lot of those hidden quests are you found a note and there's treasure nearby. There's not a lot of side quests involved. And then you get into the DLCs where then it sort of starts to get a bit more, but even still it's more main quests. I like how your
DLCs
child
are pretty much just like other main quests.
Basically.
Yeah. Which is cool. It's still cool, but
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say
it's
Fallout
quite more
3.
focused, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
that's
not
still
what you expect when playing Fallout.
Yeah, like, well, also, if you go from Oblivion to Fallout 3, Oblivion had all these faction quests, there's all this side content. Like, you can go blast the main storyline, but chances are you're going to do a few side quests. Hell, Morrowind, the guy literally is like, hey, how about you go fuck off for a little bit and go do some extra shit, come back in like a week.
Like, all the time, he's just like, you haven't fucked off enough. Go fuck around.
Which, honestly, I wish a lot of more fucking games had that in their main quest lines, because I played Cyberpunk, and for anybody who hasn't played Cyberpunk and they're like, is it good? And I'm just gonna say, it is the best goddamn Bethesda game I've ever played in my life.
Oh.
Is Cyberpunk a Bethesda game? Question
No.
mark? Okay. I'm really confused there. I'm like, I thought Starfield was their... Have you played Starfield?
Yeah. I played it for like 100 hours and kind of touched the main storyline, but most of my thing was I just hyper-focused on grinding levels like I always do. So I explored the galaxy, explored planets. I got to like level 112. It was really funny because I got to a point where this one guy's like, I am literally a god amongst mortals. Look at me. And you're just like, there's an option of if you kill him once in the entire scene, he will give you a gun. But every chance I got, I fucking put him on the ground. And he's supposed to be you have to run from this guy. He spawns as like level 120 in a game where you only see level 80 aliens at most. And he's just like, hi. I'm literally death incarnate, and I sat him the fuck down every time. But it was fun, but also it was shallow. It is like we live in a world where the IGN reviews is a 7 is that you probably shouldn't touch it, 8 is its average, and 9 and 10 is it's good. But I would definitely rate Starfield as a good solid 5 out of 10. It is a game.
It is.
That you can play.
Yeah. I've never heard anything more than that. It is.
It's a game. I mean, the shipbuilding was kind of cool. Setting up your ship and whatnot, but so you get on your ship, it's a loading screen. You get to your cockpit to go to another ship or another planet, it's a loading screen. You then land onto the planet with a loading screen, and then you walk off your ship to a loading screen. That's how you
how
I can
screens.
that's how best I can sum it up. Yeah,
that sucks.
There's a lot of loading screens in Starfield.
Yeah,
like it's crazy, but the whole thing, like my whole thing about Cyberpunk is the best Bethesda game is that you have your main story and everything. You have this open world. There's loot. There's the RPG mechanics of it all. And it's a shooter. Except in Fallout 4, what you have is you have your gun and VATS. Maybe your melee weapon and grenades. In 76, you have your quick hacking where you can fucking hack somebody to make them put their gun in their mouth and blow out their own brains. You have the setting people on fire from afar. You have another thing that you can do instead of that where you slow down time and you basically just go do a bunch of shit. You have an invincibility where your melee damage gets increased. And then you have another one in DLC where you get more cybernetics, basically. And on top of that, you have all these movement abilities. You have other cyberware where, like, you can slow down time if you do a dash while you're aiming down a sight. So like you literally start dashing through the air with a assault rifle, blasting people. You're zooming around a whole bunch. You have all these finishers. It's going. I went from Starfield, I think, to Cyberpunk. Most people have done that because Cyberpunk dropped their expansion, and literally a lot of the people have been saying, "Holy shit, God, Starfield is ass in comparison." Because you have so much more to play with the entire time, and all of it is good and fun, you know? Like, in Starfield you didn't have VATS, but you had mystical powers that you could do, but I mean, it was alright, but like even still it didn't do too much. You could trivialize some fights with it, but it was still a Bethesda game where it's just you stack up as much armor, you have all this health, and you go shoot somebody in the head. Granted, you can do that in Cyberpunk, but I also realized if I stand still in certain things with enough enemies, I can get killed if I stack as much health and armor as possible and have auto-healing mechanics, but it just is all more fun, you know? It just feels better.
I know my friend Mia's been like obsessed with Cyberpunk, or was like she. I don't know. I think it's probably like her favorite game of all time now. She's a big enjoyer.
They go hard with the story, and then all the side content they also go hard with the story. There's all these like random side things that just seem like they're like random events, but they all have some level of quest design associated with them. I assume that some of these things I was doing were all just like little snippets where it's just like, oh, I gotta go clear out this warehouse. Oh, I gotta go pick up this item. But if you actually read it all, it's like it generally builds up to, great, I now have everything I need to save this friend of mine. Can you go do this? And you go into it expecting it to be like, oh, I just gotta go get something or save something. But instead, dog can speak. But
she wants me to go outside with her. She's being very difficult.
I see.
She's like, Daisy, come here.
Show dog.
Come here. Okay, I gotta go take dog out. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll keep talking about Cyberpunk.
Of course.
But the quest instead was, I get to this place, and I'm expecting it to be like I have to kill enemies or I have to sneak in here. No. I have to just bypass all these traps set up by the guy that I'm trying to save because he's a paranoid media who
of course
literally just is like about to upload the big scoop where he's like going to get killed, most likely. Yeah. So it's like literally just a case of that. Sometimes there's been things. Oh god, there's one where you get sent to kill these two people or disrupt this like operation, and basically what it is there's these two guys, a dad and their son, who are editing. There's these things called brain dances where they're basically super virtual reality except it's connected to all your senses kind of thing.
Okay.
So you get this on and basically you see, feel, touch, taste it all. They were editors for what is essentially killing people's kids and recording it for snuff content. Yeah. So you get there and you literally see them. They're in the middle of editing something. You've cleared it all out. You've read the lore and whatnot. And you have a few options. You can just shoot them in the head right there and just kill them while they're doing it. You can get them to wake up and they start begging for their lives. And what a lot of people do is they kill his kid first.
No.
That way he can know the pain of what he's been doing.
Holy shit.
Some people leave that guy alive, but some people wait like 2 minutes while he's like holding his kid sobbing and then kill the dad. Which is a great opportunity for Marsa to pop back in.
Yeah, what the fuck are we talking about?
So for the context, these two people are editing snuff films of people's kids, basically. And selling them. So that's what people do in the game when they get to that quest. Is a lot of the shit is like extremely fucked. I mean, there's one quest where you're literally crucifying somebody to a crossfall. A full film crew is right behind them recording the whole thing.
What were the two options though? I like barely heard them.
Oh, the two options. So like you can let them go. Like let's say you just skip through it all and you just let them go. I was playing as the guy that didn't kill people, but looking back on that quest, I should have just fucking killed those people.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
You have a couple options. Like when you get up to them, you can just shoot them in the head while they're in like the chair editing it, because it's it's like super VR where like basically all of your senses are connected into it, so you don't like see anything else or hear anything else basically. So they're editing those things in this like chair, and they don't know you're there. Or you can start yelling out to them and say, "Get the fuck up," and they're just, "Oh shit, oh," and they start begging for their lives naturally. So me, when I first did the quest, I thought that they were just like kind of doing it against their will.
Oh, okay.
They weren't.
Oh, they're just doing it for funsies.
Yeah, it turns out they're not really.
They're just Redditors, okay.
Yeah, they're saying like, you know, they kept us here, they did this, like I kind of believe them, but like all the lore points to them actually being the scum of the earth and deserve to die, basically. So what people you have the two options of letting them go or killing them. So if you kill one of them, the other does something and like starts like sobbing about their person's death. So what people mostly do is they kill the son, let the father agonize about their son being dead. Much like all the things that they've been editing and putting other people into the situation of. And then
yeah.
Yeah. And then they either go, you know what, he should live with that, or something go, no. Let him live with it for 5 minutes and then kill him.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. A lot.
So it's a father-son duo making snuff film. That's just...
Yeah.
That's quite the dynamic duo. That's honestly an iconic family. Wow.
Father's Day is coming up, guys, baby.
See what your dad wants to do for Father's Day.
Maybe make a little bit of a snuff film. God. No, it's a dark game and it's got its humor peppered throughout it. Pretty good, like pretty nice and everything. Literally the DLC, they make it so that way you don't feel good about any ending that you choose.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
so you just feel bad no matter what?
Yeah, you fuck over somebody at least, and you realize that you've been used and you've fucked over the other person as well, no matter what. It doesn't pull its punches back with any of its like really fucked up content, but it also isn't like, it's not like they went to a convention and they're just like, yeah, Laura Croft in our game, there's a rape scene in it, but you get to stop it. You remember that?
No, I don't remember anything. I don't know anything, man.
The game.
So
Same.
There's I guess there's a convention. Let's see if I can find it here. What was it? It was from like 8 years ago, but basically it's like, yeah, this is the game of when Lara Croft becomes Lara Croft as you know it, basically. And I guess that there's a scene where she gets sexually assaulted and you have to fight her back. And for some reason, the developer or whoever was talking about the game at the convention thought that was a good thing to just sort of bring up and use as a talking point for their presentation. And so a lot of people are just like, sure, it's fine if that's like in the game, you know, it's something that happens, but like, why are you using this to present your game as the talking point for it?
Not a fan. Not a fan.
No.
Not an
Yeah.
enjoyer, no.
Like, you could have been, like, you know, you could have just said, like, she gets hardened in the game through the actions of
Yeah.
what happens, you know?
Yeah.
You
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
he said it, and he said, and he was like, you get to fight back against it, too. It's like, you're describing this a little bit like...
Like, this is a fantasy of yours.
Yeah.
Like, to save a... Yeah, yeah. Huh.
Mhm.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. So anyway,
Yeah, but
how's your weekend been?
just completely
What'd you guys do
segue
this
off of
weekend?
that.
It's been pretty great.
Pretty
Friend's
great.
birthday yesterday. We hung out at the beach, and I
Oh,
played
sick.
pickleball today. That was fun.
Hell
Like
yeah.
that. What about you there?
I ran a D&D campaign yesterday.
Oh, sick.
Fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What'd you guys do in D&D?
They had a boss fight, and it was they were fighting cultists of Lovitar
Okay.
in... Now here's where Marsa starts connecting some dots a little bit, but they were fighting them in this old ruin of a civilization that had some advanced technology.
Oh,
Gee, I wonder where I got the inspiration for that from.
dude, that's crazy.
Crazy. Honestly, I actually do have a long-standing tradition before I even played Fallout. Yeah, Fallout 14. Before I played Final Fantasy 14, where I involved something having some kind of advanced technology in it. There's always somewhere that something like that has a thing. Just because I always like the idea of sci-fi and magic fantasy being mixed in a way.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so much you can do with it, you know? Like, come on, tell me, if...
I mean, I'm playing like an artificer in my D&D campaign that's about to end. Our 4 fucking year D&D campaign.
Oh my god.
We're
Damn.
level 18. We're fucking 19 now. We're demigods. We are... It's our second to last session. We just had like Friday, second to last session, and then this is our like final session coming up. And then we start new characters finally.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't think my current players know that this is my my campaign that I've got plans for the next 6 years for.
That's basically
That's how you do it. You drag it on. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm thinking a bit of a longer style campaign. You know, we'll start off at level 1 just to build up like reputation for your character and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they're like, oh yeah, like a year or two. No, playing this for 10 years until it fucking ends.
We are playing till it ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't lie though. So Rux, when he first made his character, he's no longer playing in the campaign, but he made himself originally a bard,
Okay.
changeling, and he was looking through backgrounds, and the ones that he kept picking were the ones that were like, here's a free feat, which I was like, maybe not those. So he ended up choosing Dragon Survivor. And that's how I ripped off Ishgard for my campaign.
I love it.
Oh man, but yeah, they're about to the next session is the final battle for this arc that they're in. Arc, season, act, whichever one you want to call it.
Yeah.
They've had this man named Acarius who has basically fucked them over and backed them into a deal that they had to accept. One of them, the barbarian, literally died, and he was like, "Hey, I'll bring him back to life if you all agree Like, hey, I'll get you out of this completely caved in ruin that you're currently trapped in with your friend there that just got crushed by rocks. Your kneecap just got blasted out, and you need a patron for your blood hunter subclass. That was kind of the whole thing that it started as. Other people joined, and I did something similar to where like Rhino's character, he's basically playing as an artificer. He told me he wanted to play as Percy from Critical Role, but with spells. So I gutted out some of Artificer and slammed some of Fighter into it. Mostly Fighter's extra attacks. To be more of a he just shoots a gun kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
His thing was one of his inventions exploded when it shouldn't have, and he was basically Anakin Skywalker at the end of the third movie. The third prequel.
Okay.
He got saved that way, and they all were basically Geost and tracked the entire time. Found a powerful being that got them out of that, and they are now basically, they've gathered up everything that they need, and they are about to go meet up with the guy under the guise of finishing it up, to then use him to go into the astral plane to meet the gods, as per the advice given by the woman that they met in a grove. And during that, they're going to fight the guy and finally kill him. I had given the guy the ability to basically power word kill on command, so they did a thing where they fought the Grim Reapers in the realm of death, like in Purgatory, basically. That was a pretty fun segment. One of the player characters that barely showed up actually got a crit against them and died, which was great because they weren't in the campaign anymore. But first time I killed a player, it was great. And then another DM killed that same player's character in another campaign. But
oh, rough week.
Yeah, I was like, high five, we both killed him, cool. But they are now I now have to wait for everybody to be together because I have one guy that only shows up every other week, and I want him to be involved in the actual final thing before I take a break from it.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun fight. They're going to be, I have like a GIF prepared because I use Foundry of like basically soaring upwards through clouds. They're going to have this platform that's going to be first phase as they're fighting the guy, and then a mysterious big bad boy is going to just be like, it's just going to pull a La Brea and just be like, hey, here's some secret power, and then the other guy's going to turn into this big shadow demon kind of thing. And then when they kill him, yeah, a bunch of other shit happens. But the Lovitar fight thing was literally the only mechanic was that there were five guys that they had to kill, otherwise the boss was invincible. That was all.
My character saw a balloon.
Saw a balloon?
You're level 18 character?
Making a joke. Oh, my level 18 character?
Saw a balloon? Oh, they're level 8, by the way.
My level 18 character, well, she's gonna get married to the Devil Lord, Colton? Zariel, okay. They're gonna live together. They're gonna go on their little honeymoon. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. She lost her arm, and she is a mechanical one. That's kind of cool. That's something.
Nice. Has she thought about going to any 7th spell casting cleric and having regenerate just cast?
Why? She looks cool.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she fucking does. Let's go. No, she's good.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We want to have like the mechanical arm. Yeah.
The mechanical arm.
See, I want to tell you about our D&D
vibes.
campaign, but it's actually high-key so stupid that I think you'll get, like, actually mad at us how bad we botched our D&D lore.
No, it's
Like,
fine. Like
we ruined it, man. It's bad.
man, it happens, you know. I mean, for me, there's now a gnome family called Rumpled the Foreskins because of a thing.
Okay, well, I want you to know that a Sarek's in our game, alright? Alright, you're listening? We turned him into Eggman. That's a Sarek and he's Eggman now.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lich. Okay.
And that's my D&D character. But
I mean, here's the thing. So the lore of my D&D campaign is so botched that I don't fucking use Forgotten Realms at all.
that's good. That's worth
Forgotten
it.
Realms in my campaign is somebody killed all the gods in it, and yeah, it's just it's fucked. It's essentially Shadowbringered.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I like it. The cooks.
Basically, what happened. I had so many campaigns that just ended at like people stopping at level 5 that yeah, the bad guys just won and the world got destroyed.
That's fair. That's fair. See, like ours, the only reason like we've kept playing for 4 years is because it's only like me and another player and Colton's DMing, and that's the only way we can find like a consistent group of people to play a campaign. 2 of them are married, and you just have to rely on the other one to find time that works with him.
Oh man.
Meta.
Oh, speaking of D&D, when's that D&D campaign started with the birds that you were talking
really
about?
soon. I feel like it's about to take off.
I know I sent Colin my my backstory a while back.
Your backstory, yeah, that's right. You didn't spend 6 hours on that, did you? 6
No,
hours.
it was a page.
Yeah, it's
I made a
little
change.
Oh, sure.
single spaced 10 font, you know.
10. Oh.
Oh no,
Maybe 9.
Honestly, I always write my backstories. No paragraph spacings. I make sure that it ends at the page with and that just continues along with it. I like to use font 5.
5, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, 5. No spacing
Oh.
whatsoever. No indentations.
Wait,
no
like
periods
you're typing
either.
and you don't use the space bar at all while you're typing?
I do use the space bar. I'm not a monster. And I also just put it in Comic Sans.
Well,
I did send somebody. I did accidentally write a 60-page D&D backstory once, though. I ended up not even using that character and just said, you know what? So the issue with that wasn't that I had a 50-page or 60-page D&D backstory. The issue was that I wanted a specific playstyle that 5th edition just said no to.
Okay.
So after a little while, I said, you know, I'm just gonna play a generic cleric. Fuck it. And then I never heard from the DM again.
What was the playstyle? I need to know.
I wanted to play as something that would I wanted to play something that involved blood magic. That was more of a caster kind of thing. Yeah, more spicy at the time. You know, a nice and edgy, you know. I also said the wrong things, I guess, to the guy. But
I mean, you can just assume that Colton hates you. Like that's why he didn't.
Oh yeah, for that one.
Yeah, that's why he didn't want to play it. Like you don't have to wonder. Like you didn't say anything wrong. He just hates you.
Yeah, he hates me. I get it. Yeah. Tell him that I believe he hates me.
We got that clarified.
Right now.
Colton. Hey, Colton. I need you to come here. I need you to come here.
It's why last time he played Final Fantasy 14 and I was going to get involved in it, he was just like, nope.
Who do you hate more than anyone in the world? Probably there, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Like he's just you hate him, don't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You want to come blow him a kiss?
No.
Do you want me to leave the podcast? Because you hate him so much? No, you're supposed to say yes. You're supposed to say, Rachel, you have to leave the podcast right now. You're supposed to say that's enough. You have to come do things with me, like have sex. Marital sex.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go have some marital sex.
Of course.
I roll insight.
As you do. As you do in a marriage.
As you do in a marriage, yeah.
I'll say, let me get the dice tower and the duck. Dice. I'm rolling insight.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, we're getting frisky tonight.
That was insight on, but all right. I see.
You guys should have me back on.
Probably. I gotta start looping people at some point because I haven't found. So the issue is that I want to get people to like stream, but everyone's quit streaming.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
We fucking hate streaming. Fuck streaming, man. For real though. Like
Awful.
Genuinely, I fucking hate streaming.
The only one that does stream these days is Rye, and we've had him on twice already.
Listen, I have other things going on. I've got a Twitter account, okay?
You do have a Twitter account.
Sorry,
you do also make art.
I'm talking big shit over here, okay? For someone with a Twitter account.
Yeah.
You mean an X account? This Twitter, I've never heard of it before.
You also run too.
God, I'm so much better than you guys. Like,
man.
I don't know. I just started running this year, and it's like, oh, look out, Rachel's fast as fuck, boys.
Man, Sonic.exe over here. But real quick, I'm just gonna go back onto D&D really quick. So I have 2 campaigns. One at level 3, they were killing rats in a house and getting fucked up.
Classic.
And the other campaign, they're running through a mental asylum defeating a demonic invasion. That's
the same type of game, the same level.
The best part is that I have a player that's in both, and they get the whiplash of just like, wow. In this campaign, we're traveling across the world and just doing some odd jobs. In this campaign, we're godlike beings in the apex of power in this world.
Damn, that's kind of like where we are now in ours, though. We're like, fucking God. I'm bored of, like, genuinely, that's why we're ending, because it's like, after a while of being like a god and crushing everything and just like having no enemies, it's like, okay, let's have one more big bad and then we solve it.
Oh, don't worry. They're godlike beings, but I've already told them that essentially what they're about to do is they're about to kill the wall of flesh in Terraria.
They're gonna go into hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or hard mode.
Okay.
They're Karish. They've been told about it. Like they all know it as they're in the Dark Age at the moment, and it's been 800 years since certain magics have been casted. They're level 8, so they basically it's been hard. I've been trying to describe to them, like, when the people join later as level 5 characters, that hey, you have to make your characters be big dick in your backstory. You guys have done a good amount of shit. Because they had to join a group of people that basically became the grand champions of the arena and thwarted a demonic invasion.
Okay.
But, anyways.
No, that sounds spicy.
Yeah,
I know we've talked about playing D&D together a couple of times, but like Colton DMing or you DMing for me, and like it just
I've invited you to this campaign a few times until I started ripping off Final Fantasy XIV a bit too much. Which honestly, I don't know if that would have made you want to join more.
I think it might have actually. Like, my issue playing campaigns with people is like I can't yell at you and bully you into submission and like just completely dominate you as my DM and say you're not allowed in the bed if you kill my character and go sleep outside, stuff like that.
Oh, it's fine. So I've almost killed Potato like 3 times in the other games, and the amount of times I've been looked at like this.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like,
and each time I have
not gonna do that, or else like, do you like having a girlfriend?
And each time I just say, come over. You see that? You think I could fucking do something else when I rolled 3 20s on you for some fucking reason?
Yeah.
God, you remember that one campaign you joined in with Potato? It was the fucking Pioneer one and the wolves. What did I roll for all those wolves attacks publicly?
Way too high. Way too high.
I rolled 3 20s and knocked down every one of them.
Oh god.
Literally,
oh, god.
it was like a situation where they're in this farmland over here, and there's the village over there that they're making. The other players over there, and I'm just like, yeah, in like 3 rounds, you feel you get over there, and it's just like, oh, round 1, I've knocked down 3 of the 4 people that are currently over here. They're just barely standing up because the turn order happens to be this guy brings this person back up. Cool. I'm literally sitting here like, I just had you all make characters. You're all this area where there's no civilization, and I'm about to kill most of you. Can we just roll a con save really quick to see if you get knocked down and you're still up? As a cleric.
It was interesting. It was
Yeah, I don't think I haven't done a first combat where I haven't rolled a natural 20 on somebody as the first goddamn roll. Every fucking time.
Gotta put them in their place right away.
You gotta show them. You gotta show them. Like, you don't hold back, okay?
Holy shit. I mean, listen, man. If I lose another person, you can join the campaign again. But I'm at 5 people, 4.5. But
my beautiful friends, I'm gonna noodle.
You must depart.
I must.
Yeah. You just say you're gonna noodle?
I'm gonna noodle. Yeah, I'm gonna skedoodle.
So, Kiwi.
Yes.
What are you doing this week?
What am I doing this week? That's a great point. I have way too much family stuff on. My uncle's coming into town from New Zealand, so I think I'm just gonna be seeing him for like a week. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Mars? You're a teacher, but you're
I have 1.5 hours of work this week.
Oh yeah.
Now we're talking.
Your contract give you the pay over the summer vacation, or you get it during your normal pay?
Normal pay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. It's good. You know what?
You get paid more.
I can tell my parents I make money and it's a government job. It's they pay me taxes. Sorry guys, I have to work that day. Ooh, I get this. Guys, I unlocked this new like cheat code. If I don't want to do shit, it's just like, oh, I work all day Sundays. Sorry, that's sorry. Can't do anything. Actually, did I say I meant Tuesday. I meant Monday. I meant actually. I'm always working. You can't get me anymore, guys.
Oh man! And then you
it's a good system.
And then you just sit there and draw Final Fantasy characters kissing.
Then I sit there and draw Sid and Nero
while running.
While running,
yeah. So Marcy, you'll be running today or this week?
I think I'm gonna go running after this. Actually,
oh, that makes sense.
Oh man.
I'm free a lot though. I only work tomorrow, really.
Oh yeah. This week for me, I got the RimWorld DLCs, but not all of them. So I'm contemplating if I want to get the other 2, and then do RimWorld streams. But
fun.
RimWorld stream sounds fun. That's like a throwback.
Yeah, I've also been playing a mod pack for Minecraft with Rye. I let him stream it while I record it. The issue that I found is that so crazy. Did you know this? But condenser microphones are really shit if you're not in a treated room.
What? No way.
What? No way. Whoa.
So here I am with my 12-year-old Blue Yeti condenser mic. Been using it the entire time, and I'm sitting here listening back to the footage I have with Ryan, and it's garbage. I sound like garbage. It's the AC that's behind me, but I'm in Florida, so it's either I'm sitting here going, "Holy fucking shit," or Ah, yes, I'm quite feeling good at the moment. Which just sounds slightly worse, but yeah, we'll see how things are gonna go. The podcast is gonna be uploaded a lot better this time, seeing how it takes 15 minutes to upload it if I just rip it. And yeah, anyone else
Hell
have
yeah.
anything else to say?
Mm,
I'm gonna noodle, sir.
All
Have
right,
good noodles.
Good
everyone,
noodles.
everyone, do that thing where you say bye to your webcam.
Bye.